Welcome, welcome. So good to be with you. I'm coming off of quite a weekend. With we did a celebration of life for George's mom, and my mom had a stroke and is in the hospital. But I mean, not the hospital. She's in rehab already, and she's doing great, and she's having a great time. We were with her today for a few hours, and she's she's doing great. So everybody, thank you for your kind thoughts. And I'm going to read something by Thomas Aquinas. Kind of beautiful. All right. Wondrous, it's called. Oh, wondrous creatures, by what strange miracle do you so often not smile? And I think that we can smile. Even my mom's smiling, so why not? And everyone was smiling about Blossom, and she used to join us, and I'm sure she's smiling. So let's all just smile, and we will bring our hands to heart center and inhale and exhale and inhale. We are grateful. And in gratefulness, we allow our bodies to come to rest, to find a seat that's comfortable, to let the thinking mind take a little break. And to take a step back into the awareness itself, noticing our breath. Let's just rest our awareness on our breath. Breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, I know I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know I'm breathing out. And as we rest our awareness on our breath, we find that it deepens and slows. Breathing in deep, breathing out slow. Inhale deep. Exhale slow. And then allow the breath to search through the body for anywhere that's contracted or holding. And as we bring the breath there, we can release and relax. Breathing in, release. Breathing out, relax. And then maybe we can find somewhere that just allows those thoughts to float on by, this space of loving awareness. So when the thoughts arise, we can notice them, be aware of them, and then just let them float on by and stay aware. Breathing in, I notice. Breathing out, I abide in awareness. And we can drop from head to heart, noticing from the heart. Just as if we had eyes or ears at the heart, noticing from the heart. Breathing in, notice. Breathing out, abide. And then, of course, from the heart, we can notice all the feelings and all the sensations, just everything that comes. We don't need to reach out for it. It comes to us, and we notice just the way the sound of things far away comes to us through the air. And we just notice all these things and then let them pass on by as if they were clouds or leaves falling from a tree or waves coming into the ocean. And we don't try to keep a cloud or keep a wave. Might keep a leaf, I guess, but we just let them float on by. And we are the awareness itself. And this vast, spacious, loving awareness. And all the borders and boundaries that so easily beset us are just dissolved. And from here, there's no separation. There's a oneness, a vibrancy, peace, an assurance that everything's all right. what this is love. It's not different from who we are. It's one beautiful love. And then from the heart, let's see if we can notice from the heart someone who could represent this vast, beautiful love. And it could be something as small as an infant or a pet. It could be something as vast as a tree. It could be something dear like a friend or a loved one. It could be something honored like a teacher or a benefactor or mentor. Or it could be the divine. And of course, all love is divine. So we let this divine love fill us up, hold us, saturate us. We're completely abiding in it, and we let that love flow through us, through our heart. And in gratefulness, we let it flow to someone that we find just so easy to love, some dear one that we find so easy to love. And let this love flow to that one. And we use these words of loving awareness as gift giving, as blessing, to represent that love. They're like we are conduits of the love. And we like to repeat the same words over and over so they become part of us, and that they come to us in difficult times or when we're worried or concerned or happy or joyful about someone. We just let these words flow through. And you can have your own words, or you can use these ones that I've selected for today. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyful. May you be free. And from the heart, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyful. May you be free. As that love flows to our dear one, they fill up with it. They overflow with it as well. And then they reflect it back to us and join in with us, blessing us. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. And then we let the love overflow again to someone who's almost a stranger to us. So notice from the heart, someone who comes to heart that we really don't know that well. Maybe someone we just met today, or someone we've just seen in passing, or someone that we've seen often, but we really don't know them. And then let that love flow to this one as our dear one. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. And as that love flows, we let it bless our own hearts, and then travel out to someone that we've had a hard time with this week, or maybe this year, or someone who's had kind of a rough time with us. It's just someone who it's a little difficult right now. And we let the love flow to this one, noticing them from the heart. That same love flows. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And then we open up our palms and let our love flow to someone who really needs a blessing this week. They're having a hard time in some way. Maybe they're ill, or they have a relationship problem, or a psychological, whatever it is, someone who comes to heart that's really having a tough time this week. And let the same love flow to that one, blessing them. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And let that love expand to others that come to heart, noticing from the heart, that really need a blessing. It could be a family group, or species, or a nation. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. So grateful for these beautiful practices that send that blessing without worry, without attachment to the outcome, without separation from the one being blessed. That we're all knitted together in love, noticing from the heart. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be joyous. May you be free. Now noticing from the heart, we allow our own dear ones to come and join in with us, blessing ourselves and blessing others. I like to open my palms as if each one was holding hands with me in a beautiful circle with us. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. And each one of our dear ones reaches out to their friends and family and their dear ones, and each one of those reaches out until the circle goes across our communities, across our nations, all around the world. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And then seeking to include rather than exclude, we bring into the circle all the living beings of the earth. From the greatest tree or whale to the smallest plankton or microbe, all these creatures joining in with us. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. And then noticing from the heart the earth itself, the oceans, the plains, the mountains, the deserts, the forests, the rivers and streams, the sky, all of creation from the furthest star right to the center of the earth, filled up with love, overflowing with love. No separation, all one. May we be happy. May we be healthy. May we be joyous. May we be free. Be happy. Be healthy. Be joyous. Be free. from that furthest star right here to this breath. There's a beauty and a grace and a peace and an abiding that's constantly here. It's always here. It's always who we are. And any time during the week, we can be here because we already are. And as we breathe in and breathe out, we can drop from head to heart, from tumbling through thoughts to noticing from the heart. And stay in the heart, notice from the heart. And then when it's necessary to use the mind, we can use it. We use it from the heart. And in gratefulness, we bring our hands to heart center and inhale and exhale and inhale. We are grateful. And I am grateful for you. Thank you. Thank you for joining me. And I'm going to read one more St. Thomas of Aquinas. This one's called Just Sit There Right Now. Just sit there right now. Don't do a thing. Just rest. For your separation from God is the hardest work in the world. Let me bring you trays of food and something that you like to drink. And you can use my soft words as a cushion for your head. Just sit there right now. Very big blessings to everyone. And if anyone has something they'd like to share, you're very welcome to do so.
Can you read the first one again?
Sure.
Thank you.
It's called Wondrous. Oh, wondrous creatures, by what strange miracle do you so often not smile? All these mystic jokers. I saw your heart, Colleen. Thank you. That is very sweet. Oh, so does anyone have something they'd like to share? Some reading or a poem or just something from your week? You're very welcome to share. Blessings. George's song that he wrote for his mom was really great. I'll tell you that. And he sang it live, so.
Here I have another little joke.
Okay, good.
This is from 365 Smiles from the Buddha, a book I got free on retreat. They have a little free stack, and I was like, yeah. What is truth? A disciple asked. Something I have never told, said the master, and I don't intend to start now.
Wow. All that playfulness. All that playfulness. It's beautiful. Yeah, I asked Google for a book from the 18th century that's a comedy, something funny, and it came up with Three Men in a Boat, not to mention the dog, and it's really good. So I can recommend it to anyone who wants to read something. And the reason I'm telling you that is because, he's a comedian, I guess, and so he's telling funny stories all the time, but he puts those kind of truths in there continually. Like it's a description Some people, I guess it's people like to go on boat trips in England down these rivers and stuff, you know. There's like these rivers in England, I don't know. And people like to go on boat trips on them. And so they're going on a boat trip and they pass by a monastery or something and it talks about the history of the monastery and how they used to like to just sit still and get up at midnight and work all day. And here they are in this beautiful place with this river flowing by constantly and and they're trying so hard to obtain stillness and it's just kind of funny how they how and they don't talk to each other and they're stoics so they don't laugh or anything and he's just he I can't do it justice but it's just beautiful poetic yet comedic prose about it's a miracle. It was basically the same poem. It's a miracle that they're not laughing all the time, you know. So basically,
They're set up in the same monastery where there used to be some really rowdy uh, body monks, and then the silent monks come in afterwards, and the music of the river and the birds singing, but they hear it not.
that was it. I read it to him. He can remember it. He's a creative. They hear it not. And I'm walking around listening to my book and I'm like crying and laughing. That's the best. That was a lot of that at the celebration of life. It's crying and laughing. For sure. Sure.
I didn't know your mother was a doctor, and that so was your father, George.
Yes.
I mean, I didn't know anything about her except the last couple of years of her life when she was so infirmed. You know, the hip fracture thing, and then waiting to heal so she could have it fixed, and then you know the saga after that. But it was just amazing, and the pictures, and you're a junior, or are you not a junior? You're named after your father. He was George Sanger.
I'm learning so much about my life.
I mean, it was so interesting. You know, I
Yes, it
came in.
was. So far, yeah, it's been pretty good.
The whole thing was just so amazing. I left the meeting when you guys started to have lunch because the sound was kind of crazy.
Well, that's where it
Good.
ended.
That was
Yeah.
smart of you.
So I heard George's
There's nothing
song.
recorded after that. Just
Oh, good.
just people's conversations, which
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
smart.
So
we
I
will
thought,
edit out
well,
of the
and then I
recording.
think that there was nothing to look at either at that point. But
No.
yeah, the slideshow was amazing. Just you know, and the remembrances. So
I'm so glad you went.
yeah, I mean, it's just unbelievable what Blossom and her husband's life. All even before they had the kids, and you know, and there are four of them. So, I mean, it's like so colorful, so brilliant. These people and contributed so much to the world, to society.
Yeah, they did.
Unbelievable.
They did. It was
Very,
really,
you're very lucky, George.
Oh, we are grateful.
we are grateful.
It says here. Yeah.
Yes.
That's what we say, and there's a reason for it. Yeah. All
Yeah.
the time.
It's a
All the time.
beautiful.
Thank you.
We're very, very blessed. No doubt about it. So, and my mom's just having a great time at the rehab. It's one of those rehabs where they're doing physical therapy 3 times a day, and she's like working it. She's she keeps saying, "This is what you always wanted from me, Cindy," and I'm like, "Yeah, it is. I love this." They're like, "No, you can't get in bed. No, you have to go outside. No, you have to eat 3 meals a day." It's great.
And she loves it.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
And
loves
I
how's
don't want to have
how's
it. It's not a mom competition, but my mom, who loved to travel and eat that, 5-star food, she couldn't stand it in the hospital. But her mom's like, "You have peanut butter? Could I have some?"
well, she's been kind of, I don't know, abused by your brother, I think, in her living situation. How's that brother handling all this? And is she going to go back home?
Maybe this isn't the best place for all
Well,
that.
okay, but I mean,
No,
I just don't
it's
think it's
not
safe for her to go
recorded. These are
home.
friends. I'll just tell you really quick.
Yeah.
She's not going back home.
Okay, good. Thank God.
It's not being recorded, as Patty always reminds me. Very
Yeah. There are
important.
people in the family who
Yes,
don't
for
know
me
that.
today,
So
it's very important. But she's going to go live with my other brother, and he's here in Coronado, and it's just going to be great. He's
so
awesome.
so
So,
for her, the trip to the hospital is a little bit of a jailbreak.
so
Everything that has a front has a back, and the bigger the front, the bigger the back, and it looks like this.
yeah. So I'm super, super grateful. So it's really good, really good. So yep, yep. Yeah. It was a good stroke. Okay, it's time for qigong. Anybody else want to share anything? Anything going on that needs to be shared? I hate to take.
I love being here with you guys every week. It's
Okay, I'm
so good.
hugging you, Mike. Hugging you, Colleen. I already hug you. Okay. Oh, so sweet. Okay, so up. Down. You. There we go. All right. And we are going to, wait a minute, let me fix this a little bit more. There we go. All right. Okay, we're finding our feet on the earth and we're spreading out our toes and then just bring them a tiny bit in so that, not pigeon-toed, but just a tiny bit in. Just feel the earth and a little bit of bend in our feet. And then we'll inhale up and then drop that chi right down the central meridian. Good. And then inhale and let it go down. Beautiful. And one more. And then let our hands float up, opening up our practice, opening the door, and floating up and down. One more like that. And then we'll let that left hand float up. Good. And then the right, balancing the sides of the body. Good. And then on the next one, we'll draw that rainbow, reaching all the way back, opening up the shoulder. Let both hands float up and then down. And then the other side, reaching and then letting both hands float up and down. One more each side. Just picturing that big, beautiful circular rainbow. And then stepping wide and inhale. And exhale, hugging the chi. Inhale. Exhale. And one more like that. And then hold and breathe. And then reaching to the side with the right hand on top, left on the bottom. Hold the chi. Flip it over. The right hand swipes the knees, the left hand pushes the chi, hold, flipping, and swipe and push. Good. And let it flow from side to side, noticing the breath, gliding through the movement. And final flow here, good. And coming back to center, we'll bring that chi up in our chi fountain. Flipping at the heart, reach and let it flow. And one more. Good. And opening up wide, wide, wide. We'll reach down in the earth and just kind of gather up some earth energy with our wrists. And then bringing the back of the hands together, we'll come up the central meridian. And then gather that sky energy. And then let it flow down, down, down into the earth. And then again, gathering up that earth energy and letting it flow up. And then gathering up the sky energy and letting it flow to the back this time, right back, all the way down. And we're going to go to leaping lizard and up. We'll let it flow in a big circle, this circle, all the way around our body, flowing. Noticing the breath. And then on the next one, bringing those hands right to the heart. And then flip them, bring the elbows back, and then push it down to the earth. Stepping open, we've got our palms towards the earth. Gonna reach over to the left side, bring it around, and then into the lower dantian. And then over to the right side, and around the lower dantian. Beautiful. Reaching, bringing it in, and reaching, and bringing it in. One more each side. Good, and then back to center. Hold and feel that flowing through the body. And then let's just take our palms and gather them into little knocking fists. Bring it to the back and knock, knock, knock. Right on the lower back and all around, knocking on the door of life. And then knocking on the hips. And then down the sides of the legs. And then up the inside. Around the hip bones and then down the back. The back of the legs. And then up the front. Good. And then we'll take the left and go over to the right side and then down that arm and then up all the way to the hip. And we'll do it 3 times. Knock, knock, knock. And the last one. Great. And then the other side. Really energizing our lymph system. Keeping everything flowing. Have some extra water today maybe. And last one. Good. And And now fingertips on the rib cage as we inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. Good. And collarbone. And then sternum. And right under the eyes. And forehead. And then all the way back the scalp to the nape of the neck. All the way back, good. And last one. And then clap off anything that isn't serving. Let it go. Good. And then we'll inhale up. And exhale that energy right to the ground, feeling the beauty of it. Stepping open into big circle. Bring the right hand up and around. And letting our legs do the work here. Power coming from the legs as we reach. Good. One more. And then the other side. Turn around. Letting the palm lead the way. Good. One more. Great. And then bring that left leg forward. Exhale into our prayer wheel. Exhaling and inhaling. One more. And then switching sides. Exhale and inhale. And one more. Good. And then inhaling up and dropping that chi right down. Flipping the hands at the lower dantian. Inhale one arm up. Centering our practice. And then bringing that stored energy down to the root. And then up to the solar plexus. And then up to the heart. And then up to the throat. And up to the forehead, the third eye. And then up over the head. And then bringing one hand on top of the lower dantian, the other one over it. And swaying like a bamboo in the wind. Always coming back to center. Roots going down deep and connected to each other and to the earth, to all beings everywhere. And always coming back to center. And then we inhale both hands up. Let them bring them to heart center. We are grateful. I am grateful for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.